Hi everyone, it's Lisa Mears. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to be making a birthday card with all of these glittery cupcakes, and this is going to be with a brand new stamp set from Pretty Pink Posh. It is called the Build a Cupcake stamp set. You can see it there on the right, and then the matching dies are there on the left. So this stamp set has 3 stamps for the bottoms of the cupcakes. There's one with the lines, there's a one with just a open fill that you can color in on your own, and then the one at the very bottom is a solid fill. You can actually stamp that up with some colored ink and just create a solid image. There are also 4 designs for the frosting of the cupcake. So there's one with little hearts as well as some sprinkles. This one is just a plain design. I actually think that one looks like a cloud, and I actually used the die as a cloud in a card that will be coming up on my channel this month. And then there's another one that has stars for the sprinkles. So you can see that you can actually build this cupcake any way you choose. And then there's also a candle, there's a cherry, there's a star stamp, a heart, and there's also some other sprinkles. So if you wanted to take that sprinkles stamp right below the heart and stamp that out on some of the plain cupcake toppings, you can do that and create your own sprinkles. So here's a look at the sentiments. There is a let's celebrate you and have a sweet day. And then there's the birthday wishes. And the birthday wishes is a larger stamp, and there is a die that will cut that out. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp out my stamps using my Memento Tuxedo Black ink onto some Spectrum Noir Ultra Smooth cardstock, because I am going to be doing some Copic coloring. So I wanted to make sure the cardstock and the ink are good for alcohol coloring. So I do end up stamping out several of the bottoms of the cupcakes. I'm using the one with the lines, and I end up stamping out a total of 5 because I'm going to have 5 cupcakes. And then I'm just going to start coloring these up. So I will make sure that I have all of the marker colors listed in my description of this YouTube video. I'll also have them listed on my blog. So just in case you want to duplicate any of the colors, you can head on down to that description box and take a look at those colors. So I want to go ahead and talk about the Pretty Pink Posh blog hop. They are having a 3-day blog hop, and it runs from February 10th through February 12th, and I am part of the blog hop day 3. So this video is being released on the 3rd day of the blog hop, so you want to make sure that you go back and check out those other days as well. There are 3 $50 gift certificates that are up for grabs, and comments must be left by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on February 16th, 2022. Winners will be announced on the Pretty Pink Posh blog, and I will have links down in the description box below to my blog and to the Pretty Pink Posh blog, where you can find all of the stops in the hop. In addition, I will have links to all of the products that I use in this video down in the description box and on my blog. So if you want to check out any of these products, you can. So be sure to head down to that description box in this YouTube video for all of the details. I also want to mention that I previously released a video showcasing all of the new products in the Pretty Pink Posh February birthday release, and that is here on my YouTube channel, and I will link that up in the right hand corner of this video. So in case you missed that, you want to check out all of those fun products, you can go ahead and watch that video. And to celebrate Pretty Pink Posh's 8th birthday this month, they are also giving away a free Crafty Critters stamp set if you spend $85 in the shop. And that offer is good through February 28th of 2022 or until supplies last. And if you spend $125 or more, you will get the coordinating dies. And I am going to put a picture right now of the Crafty Critters stamp and die set here on the screen so you can see what that looks like. It's a super cute stamp set, and I will be using it with some upcoming cards in future videos. Alright, so I'm just about finished coloring up all of those cupcakes, and then I also stamped out a candle, and I'm going to go ahead and color that up as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue the tops of the cupcakes onto the bottoms of the cupcakes. So I'm just going to be putting a little dab of glue along the bottom of the frosting and then just attaching it to the bottom part of the cupcake. So again, I have 5 total cupcakes, and then here I'm going to go ahead and just glue on that candle to the center of one of those cupcakes. Next, I'm taking a piece of Bristol Smooth cardstock, and I cut this down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending. I'm going to be using some Distress Oxide inks. I'm going to start here at the top with my Spun Sugar Distress Oxide ink, and I'm just going to lightly put on that Spun Sugar ink. It's going to be darker along the top, and then it's kind of just going to fade through the bottom. In fact, the middle portion there is there's going to be a lot of white showing, and I'm only covering halfway, so just the top half, and then I'm going to take the Squeezed Lemonade ink. I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to work my way up, and again, I'm not going to cover the whole thing. You can see that I'm going for the effect where the whole middle part of that panel is going to be lighter than the sides. So the ink is darker on the sides, and then it has more of a white tone in the middle. And then I'm going to go ahead and position my cupcakes here on my card front. So I'm going to start with the ones on the left and right side. I'm going to go ahead and glue those down, and then I'll work my way in, gluing down the next 2, and then the one in the middle is going to be the one with the candle, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that up. But before I pop that up with some foam tape, I want to stamp out my sentiment, and I need to have a flat card in order to do that. So I'm going to wait to adhere that middle cupcake. I'm going to go ahead and stamp out the sentiment Birthday Wishes, and then once that's stamped out, I'll be able to add the foam on the back of that cupcake and then add it right there to the center. I'm going to go ahead and put that panel on an A2 size card base. So it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And then once I have that glued down, I'm going to add some of the pearls to decorate the front of this card. And the pearls that I'm going to use are the Lilac, Sunshine, and Flamingo Pearls. So I just add them in various sizes and just put a little dab of glue underneath, and that will secure them onto my card front. And once I do that, I am going to finish this up by adding some sparkle to those cupcakes. So I'm just taking some glue and I'm covering the top of the cupcakes, and I'm going to do that for all of them. Now the ones that have the sprinkles already on the stamped image, I'm just going to put some glue at the bottom because I didn't want to cover up those hearts and those stars. And then I'm taking a fine glitter and just sprinkling it on top of the glue. And then once I do that, I will just tap off the excess. And that is how you add some glitter to those cupcakes. I do go back in with a little bit more glue just because I saw some spots that might have had some gaps, and then I just reapply some of the glitter, and then I'll just shake off the excess, and that's going to complete my card. So take a look at all of that glitter on those cupcakes. I just love how that looks. Over the next month, I will be creating some cards using the products in the February release by Pretty Pink Posh, so be sure to stay tuned. In the meantime, I will be sharing some cards here that I have made, so hopefully if you did purchase some of the items in the release, it will give you some inspiration. And there will be tutorials for each of these cards coming up on my YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on those videos. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.